Now, there was once a man who tried to control almost all of Estes Park. And depending on who you ask, he was either a visionary developer or one of the closest things Colorado had to a mountain villain. This was Lord Dunraven. Now, his real name was Wyndham Thomas Wyndham-Quin, the 4th Earl of Dunraven and Mount Earl, which honestly sounds less like a real person and more like the final boss in a Victorian vampire movie. In the 1870s, Dunraven arrived in Estes Park and absolutely fell in love with the valley. And to be fair, completely understandable. Massive mountains, open meadows, rivers, and wildlife. The place looked like someone designed a luxury national park before national parks were really even a thing. So Dunraven decided he wanted it, and a lot of it. At the time, land laws in the American West were complicated and easy to manipulate. Settlers could file claims on land under various homestead and preemption laws. According to many historical accounts, Dunraven used employees and associates to help file claims that would eventually transfer control back to him, allowing him to effectively control tens of thousands of acres in the Estes Valley. And that's where people started getting angry. Now, before I tell you how bad the Backlash actually became, hit that follow button if you like real Colorado history, and save this video because this story almost sounds fake. Now, to be clear, Dunraven wasn't just sitting around collecting land. He actually invested heavily in the area. He built the Estes Park Hotel, promoted tourism, improved roads, and helped bring wealthy visitors into the region. In some ways, he helped put Estes Park on the map. But the problem was scale. Local settlers increasingly felt like one wealthy foreign landowner was trying to dominate the entire valley. And tensions got worse as disputes over land ownership, fencing, grazing, and access continued growing. Eventually, newspaper coverage and legal pressure turned public opinion against him hard. By the late 1880s, the controversy had damaged his reputation enough that Dunraven largely abandoned his Colorado ambitions and eventually sold most of his land. But here's what makes the story fascinating. Even though he failed to control Estes Park, his influence permanently shaped it. Tourism, development, and national attention. A lot of the reason Estes Park became nationally known traces back to Dunraven's early vision for the valley. So today, when people are visiting Estes Park and admiring the scenery, they're also looking at the place one man believed could become his private mountain empire, which honestly feels like one of the most Colorado stories imaginable. From cabins to castles, I'm your local guide to the real Colorado.